Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them. In the second part of the psalm, it seems as if they are begging the Lord once more to be faithful to them, asking God to once more come and to save them, to restore their fortunes, to allow the river to run full again, that they may be free and full of life. It's not uncommon. Joy remembered and joy anticipated for the future. But the thing that really got my attention in this psalm is verse 5 and 6. Those who sow with tears. Those who sow with tears. I can't imagine a farmer standing in the fields, sowing with tears. It feels like there's a disconnect. It's nothing like the parable that Jesus tells in the New Testament, the parable of the sower. For the sower in the New Testament parable seems to, with gay abandon, throw seeds in all sorts of places. Yet today in the psalm, we are told that this sower sows with tears. I came across this from Alan Bussack, commenting on this particular idea. Says, Psalm 126 is a riddle, a perplexity, really. A sower who weeps, is that not an impossibility? Isn't it as incongruous as an undertaker cracking jokes at the graveside? After all, to be sowing again, what a wondrous and joyful occasion. For it celebrates that you have land in which to sow your seed. That land has not been stolen or claimed in debt or estranged from your family for some reason. There is no threat. Clouds of war have not darkened the sky, and there is no enemy at the gates. For you wouldn't sow in times of war, or if there was an enemy at the gate. The previous harvest was rich enough to have left you with seed to sow. It has rained, and the land perhaps is ready, and there is yet another harvest to look forward to. So why does the sower weep? In an Hungarian society, the very act of sowing is a sign of prosperity and peace, a testimony of hope. The joy of sowing is surpassed only by the joy of harvesting. So the psalm presents us with a puzzle. Why is the sower standing in the field like a weeping willow? Why does he stand there, weeping as he throws out his seed? It's uncertainty. It's uncertainty. It's not knowing whether the seed that you are going to sow is going to come to full fruition, whether it is going to grow and produce a harvest. There is uncertainty in this half of the psalm. There is a prayer that's pleading with God to restore their fortunes. The future is unclear. In that moment, it is unclear. Yes, there is hope, but in that moment, we plant the seed not knowing what will come of it. Friends, perhaps we too sow the seed weeping. For Jesus has called us to sow His love, His grace, His light, His joy, His beauty into a world of uncertainty. Perhaps we too, doing these acts that God has called us to, we want to weep also, unsure whether our small acts of loving kindness will be honored, and whether the harvest will come to fruition. Yet, we are called upon to do so anyway, to do it in the midst of uncertainty, with the enduring hope that God will honor every seed that we sow, that for every good deed, every loving kindness, every joy, every light, every opportunity we feed, God will honor every seed. And that is what I'm challenging you to do today. In the midst of uncertainty, to continue to sow those seeds. Amen.